Hi Virgos, how are my people doing? If you don't know by now, I have a Virgo moon, so I'm a bit of an honorary member of your club. Hi everyone, I hope that April, where are we? We are in April. I hope April was a beautiful month. I really do. I hope it came with some revelations and some new insight into where you want to be and what you're doing. Now, let's talk about May. Let's talk about May. Because this is a month that is going to continue some of the challenging energies we were talking about in April. You know, I told you guys to kind of get in touch with your intuitive inner side last month, right? And it was kind of a heavy time. This month is about taking a couple risks. For everybody's got to take a risk somewhere. Everybody's got to take a risk somewhere. And right off the bat, Two of Swords came out for you guys. There you go. You might feel a little blind this month. You might feel a little bit like you have decisions to make and you want to have control over what those decisions are and what that is going to look like. You are going to want to have a bullet point plan for how it is going to go. And you are going to feel like you are incapable of making decisions if you don't have that bullet point plan. Oh, Virgo, but that is what is so challenging and so beautiful about this month is that it is not a month about bullet point plans. Any plan that you make that you think you have locked down in black and white will likely take a turn in a different direction. Oh, 10 of Wands came out. Okay, so if you have an idea of how you think everything should go down in May, you're going to take it on yourself to make that happen the way that you want to, but you will feel like you are going upstream the entire time. That you are rowing a boat upstream with one paddle and nobody to help you. So it's something to keep in mind. You know, I think a lot of you have a lot you want to get done this month. You have a lot on your plate. You have visions of where you want things to go. And you're not messing around. You have plans for this summer. You have plans for the second half of the year. And you want to get them in motion. But I think what you might find this month, Virgos, is that the way you're going to get things done is by letting go. Hands free. Throwing out the bullet point plan. Throwing out a sense of control that you think you have over what's going on. You have no control over anybody else. Circumstances are going to be fluctuating around you regularly. And when you let go, this kind of stuff comes up. Partnership. Working well together. Feeling confident. Feeling strong. I mean, the sun is in your sister sign of Taurus. Another earth sign for most of the month. That's helpful for you. And the more you can relax, the more you can just kind of go with the flow. Flow along with that river and see where it guides you. See where it takes you. The quicker you're going to be here getting things done. It will feel so counterintuitive and honestly quite frustrating for you. I'll be honest. It will not feel like a natural choice for you to make. You know, I think some of you, like the fact that we have this Two of Swords right at the beginning of the reading, and I'm still pulling another 6 cards here before we're totally through to the end, but the fact that the Two of Swords came out first makes me think too that some of you are really trying to make some big decisions this month. You want to nail down your path forward and what you're doing. You know, I think some of you have been kind of mulling over some things over the winter and early spring, and there have been questions lurking for you for a few months, and part of you in your mind is thinking that you want to have those answers this month or next month. In the next couple of months, you want to have some answers. You want to have a path. You want to just be able to go forward. Oh, wow. Ace of Wands came up. You want to be able to go forward in a new direction, lit up with your clarity of purpose, with your clarity of answer. And I do think you might be getting that. I think also when I see this King of Swords in here like this, King of Swords is harsh energy, you guys, and this is a harsh communicator right here. You might be dealing with some really strong personalities this month as well, and that's another element of that letting go and flowing with the stream. When you are letting go and flowing with the stream, these kind of personalities don't have as much of a hold on you. They won't be able to change your mood and change where you are in your headspace as easily. I think in a funny way, that kind of strong personality is going to help you make decisions much more easily. It's going to get you out of this dualistic, kind of lost, foggy, mentally going around in circles energy. It's going to get you out of this kind of burdened, alone, I have to do everything on my own energy. Let's see what else comes out in these cards. Oh my goodness. Everything is a little funky. It is Mercury retrograde while I'm filming these videos. It's never an easy time. And that is something else actually to bring up. Is, you know, your energy is going to be higher because Mercury retrograde will be direct in May. It's going direct. That's your ruling planet, so that's a very good thing. But, you know, your energy is going to be high. You're going to be wanting to, because you had to slow down in April, because you had to go in, because you had to be introspective. When May hits, ooh, the sun, you guys, I love that. The sun, yes, okay. When May hits, you're going to be itching. You're going to be raring to go. You're going to be wanting to be here. And you can be there. You can be there, absolutely. And I think, in fact, there is a lot of energies coming in that want you to be here. But it is very easy to get distracted by that bullet point plan, isn't it, Virgo? Because if we're taking score, if we take score of how many things are lining up the way we have decided, premeditated, decided that we are going to do things, and we're taking score, and the way that the world is panning these things out for ourselves is not happening in the way we in our intellectual minds are making them happen, guess what happens? We feel very embattled. We feel very stuck in this kind of energy where you're fighting. You're fighting to keep your place. You're fighting to keep your energy. You're fighting against everything around you. And that's why I keep saying, you know, let go of the rope. And that's where the prize is in the letting go of the rope. It does not feel, it's an unsettling feeling. But here's the thing, your higher self knows the quickest workarounds. Your higher self knows the fastest path to get from point A to point B. So that you can, whatever this decision is that you're trying to make, and this can be about relationships, this can be about a job. I see a lot of you having career questions, a lot of you having questions about where you really want to be in a couple of years, and wanting to kind of have a plan there. The sooner you let go of that rope, the sooner you let go of an idea of like how you're going to get to this conclusion, the sooner it will come out. But the more you fight against it, the more you struggle against the net, the deeper in you're going to be here. And the less you are going to hear your higher self speaking to you and giving you these nuggets of wisdom that say, hey, check this out over here. A couple more cards. Let's see what comes out for you guys. So it's counterintuitive. It's an action-packed month, though, too. So just be prepared to maybe to leave some leeway in your planner. Leave some leeway in the way you're seeing and doing things, okay? Because that is kind of where the magic is going to be happening for you guys. It's in those little nooks and crannies of the mysterious, the unexpected, the surprise. And if you allow for that surprise to be there and you allow yourself the flexibility and the movement to go in there and go with it, you might be surprised at what comes out. Okay, no cards want to come out. Maybe I need to let go of the rope and see what prizes await me. You know, 'cause I have a plan for how many cards I want to have in this reading, and they're not putting up with me right now. So, yeah, I mean, Virgo, don't feel that you are alone. Don't feel that you have to carry everything on your own. That's the other thing that's coming out in this reading is you should... Oh, wow, Knight of Swords again. You have a lot of air energy coming at you this month. We have the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords here. That makes me think, you know, you're going to start off not knowing what the answer is. You're going to get an insight. And the second half of this month, I've been saying this a lot, but the second half of this month is one of those things where puzzle pieces click into place, gears kick into place so that answers come. So you are getting an answer. And what I was saying before the Knight of Swords came out is that you don't have to do everything on your own. There's this invitation here of partnership. And I think if you can reach out to the people around you in your life, in your workspace or, you know, friendships, that will also help you to move past this Two of Swords energy. And it will get you much quicker to this kind of clarity, fast-paced movement that I think you have. I think you have a lot of nervous energy right now, and you're trying to funnel it into something. And a lot of you, I think, will find that you're funneling it into fighting and bickering and feeling frustrated. You know, but that's not where you're meant to be headed. So the more you can kind of just, when you notice that you're getting that tension, you're getting nervous energy, and you want to kind of pick at something and push and prod at something, take a couple breaths and step away and look at why you're prodding that. And it's probably because you're antsy for an answer that you've been kind of wanting to come to for a while, and it's not coming and you're getting frustrated. But it is on its way. It is on its way. Give it a couple weeks. Give it the first 2 or 3 weeks of the month. Truly, you know, take that quiet space. And I think you will be surprised, there it is, at what comes out on the other side. Ace of Pentacles. I can't think of a better card to finish the base spread with. So yeah, there are answers coming here. You have 2 aces. You have the Sun. Yeah, look at that, you guys. Woo! And you have these air energies that are bringing truth. And this is harsh truth, my friends. This is not going to be the kind of communication that beats around the bush. So I wouldn't be surprised if you feel very foggy for a long time and then there's one day where everything clicks. But it all hinges on you relaxing. It all hinges on you going with the flow of the river. And that is truly where, as soon as you do that, and not just faking it, you can't just say you're doing it. It has to be really real. As soon as you do that, the answers and the energy are going to come flooding back in, and you're going to get out of that foggy headset. So, like I said, every one of you is going to have a different question, but there's like some pressing single question that a lot of you are having. And some of you might be feeling that is in a relationship. And I think some of you are dealing with an air sign. And it's kind of harsh, and you don't know really what to do with that. And you're feeling a little bit alone, Virgos. I'm also picking that up. There's a loneliness factor here in what you're going through in May. And that's why I'm saying reach out to people. Reach out to people you trust that you can lend a helpful ear and help keep you calm. That friend that's kind of calming influence on you, because especially if you're having like relationship problems, don't go after your partner before you've cleared your head. Oh wow, Justice. Okay, I pulled one clarifier from a Lenormand deck, and I got Justice. So once again, there's this answer coming for you. There's this answer coming. And the answer is going to come through a sense of release, through a sense of letting go of what you think should be happening. Oh, that is a big ask. It's a big ask. No particular sign is actually very good. Most people are not good at relaxing right at a time when they are at a juncture and they need an answer. That's like normally the time we all get kind of keyed up and we want to like actively do something to fix it and to get an answer. We want to analyze it until we have an answer. We want to problem solve until we have an answer. And this month it's like, no. The answer's coming from your higher self. It's coming from your dream space. And so you are going to be busy doing stuff. This isn't like April where I was saying, just sit with your intuition. You're going to be doing stuff. There's a lot of energy moving around you. You're going to have a lot of energy. You're going to be using a lot of energy. You're going to be creating a lot of stuff. You're going to be doing a lot of stuff. But there has to be a mental relaxation going on in order for you to get that answer. So I would say, relax, live your life. Don't overanalyze this question you have to death. Just don't beat a dead horse. It's not a dead horse, actually. Let's not even go there. But don't run yourself into the ground in your mind, because I know it's easy to do that. The answer comes in the relaxation and in the doing of your daily routine. It's in being here, childish and playful and fun, and feeling that you are the center of your own experience, and that you don't have to be scrambling and scraping and pulling and holding and burdening yourself in order to get answers. It's there, and it's just waiting in the wings until you've relaxed enough to let it in. So, I see a lot of you actually coming full circle. If you're like in a relationship and it's feeling kind of gridlocked, I see that coming full circle and relaxing and getting back to a good space. Some of you, I think, might actually be moving on from something that's been holding you back, moving on from friendships or a relationship that's been kind of holding you down. And work-wise especially, I think a lot of you are going to be coming up with some that insight that I'm seeing. We ended with that Ace of Pentacles, that insight. You're going to be getting some new ideas about how you can change and improve your work situation. You might even be coming up with ideas for where you want to move or the next position you want to be in. So keep that relaxed mindset, and I think you will find that your answers will just start flooding in, and it's going to feel so good, you guys. All right, Virgo, I think that's it. It's a very simple reading. And, I didn't plan on it being this simple and short, but it is. It is all about letting go, and, be easy on yourself also. That's the other thing I will say. Just do not try to just say loving things to yourself, and keep your criticism as little as possible, because it's just feeding into that mental state that you can get yourself worked up into. And we want you to be in a good mental place so you can welcome in the answers and you can welcome in the changes. Okay, I love you guys. I'm going to leave my website and my email below. Please get in touch with me. I would love to work with you. We always have such a fun time when I work with you Virgos out there. We always just have a great time. So I will leave that below. Have a beautiful May. I will see you in June. And I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.